Welcome to Beholder's Eye, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons epic fantasy adventure. My name is Alex, and I'll be your host and Dungeon Master. On the Great Isle, it is a time of religious wars, imperial domination, and an ancient evil reborn. Only one crew can save the world from utter destruction. They are
Margraine Silverbeard, Paladin of St. Eligius.
Zalaro Tremez, Wandering Elven Monk.
Goliath Sorcerer.
Ebonite, the fire-kindled, wandering flameosifier.
Alright, so who wants to tell us what happened last week?
I can. So, last week we picked up, at the end of the fight with Blevin, Margraine was trying to put him to sleep, and successfully did that. Also, we picked up with the other two as Magnar was running out of the brothel, because he had a little bit of trust issues. He didn't know who to trust, and he was speedily followed by some sex workers, so that was nice. They weren't very happy with him.
Pleasure merchants.
Prosta people.
That's right. Prosta people. Yeah, I think that's all the jokes. Victims, yes, we could call them victims. But yeah, they were running from them. He encountered Hibonite. Hibonite then proceeded to set them all alight and burn them to death.
Defend his companion, you mean?
To the horror of everyone.
Yes.
Except the sheriff.
Still defense.
Oh, the sheriff was thrilled. Hoo doggy. And then, let's see, Margraine took all of Blevin's things, except for his gold, which somebody else might have picked up or something.
Maybe.
And we saw the Red Hand come into town. We kind of booked it because we were all not doing too well at that point. We thought we'd regroup, we'd come back, we'd kick the Red Hand's ass, and they killed everybody pretty much in the night. Hibonite figured that out and went into the town, talked, and we kind of formulated our plan, what we were going to do. So yeah, that we were gonna kick the red hand out. That this was something that had to be dealt with before we left for Magnar's wife.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll pick up pretty much where we left off, and you guys were sitting out or hidden behind a few snowbanks, blending in with the environment, so you would not be seen. Hibonite had just come back, and you guys were ready to formulate your plan. So if you guys want to take it away.
Yeah. So what are we doing?
Well, we got to deal with these fun-loving red hand people.
Yes.
I'm suggesting fire.
Do we know how many there are?
Not to mine. A lot.
Okay. Yeah.
But we should be more careful than last time.
Yes. We don't need a repeat of the last time we ran into the Red Hand.
Maybe divide and conquer.
Yes. Then I don't think we should do it alone.
How many people can the inn hold? Would I know that, Alex?
You would estimate maybe 75, 80, probably a little bit less than 100.
Okay, so the troop that came into town.
And by that, I do want to explain, that would be if everybody was in the dining section where you were before, people were in the kitchen cooking up, and then also you had people upstairs. So it's not like there's 75 rooms, if that makes sense.
I meant like for room purposes. Like, would they all be at the inn?
Oh, you would know there are 20 rooms and 2 suites.
Okay.
If I remember right, there was like 20 or 30 Red Hand that came into town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we know
that's why I was...
Elal and Zorg would likely be in a suite.
Yes. Zorg the Magnificent.
We could play some jokes with him. Message worked effectively on him last time.
Yeah.
And I could message Elal and pretend to be his god.
I don't think we want to alert them to our presence until we're there, right? Like,
preferably just don't alert them.
Are we trying to drive them out?
I think we should just take them out. Hibonite, you said they were drunk, hungover.
What about the townspeople as well, though? Are we not hurting them?
I don't want to hurt the townspeople. Why would we hurt the townspeople?
Well, it's just how much fire I can use. If we just burn the building they're sleeping in while blocking the entrances.
Also, we need to find the guards. The pass needs to stay defended.
Ooh, yes. That's
they
a
should
good
have
point.
a rotation up there, shouldn't they?
Yeah, hopefully. We'll figure that out afterwards.
Did you see any guards there, Hibonite?
Or did we see any
No,
Alex going through while we were just waiting?
While you were just waiting? No. The only guards you know of were the ones dressed as, who were wearing Delacroix colors that were in the bar with you. But that was it. That was the only guards you've seen.
So can we actually see the pass? Like what they're guarding and everything?
No, that's a little bit out of your view, just due to the mountain range kind of being in the way. So there's like a path that comes, I kept saying north last time, but it actually is from the east. The town runs east to west. The pass is on the east, but no, you can't quite see it because it's behind, the road goes behind some hills and goes to the pass itself. There's and then westward is the way you guys came. And that's the way that the Red Hand came in.
How tall is the smoke from the fires there? Is that like, would that be visible to people in the past? We can guess.
Yeah, you would assume so. It is very tall. It's not now because it's kind of smoldering at this point, but during the night it would have been very, very, very tall.
Okay.
So chances of somebody coming down from the pass at this point to check on the fire could
Possibly.
be a thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we have as much information as we can get. So how is this working? Do you know where Alal is?
I would assume he's in one of the suites.
Okay. And I've got to have a word with Zorg. So let's
shall
start
we just
there, I
go
guess.
to the tavern?
What is everybody's passive perception?
Not high.
11?
12.
12.
15.
All right. You guys hear the sound of a crossbow line, the tension from it, and you hear someone say, "Don't move." And you look over your shoulder, and blended in with the trees, hidden very well, you see a group of 6 people. The one who comes out is Tabaxi, dressed in the colors of Kalendor, which is the Queen's army.
Kitty
He
man.
has a... Yes, he's got the face of a Maine Coon. Now, he has a longbow pointed directly at you, Magnar, and says, "You are Magnar, correct?"
Who are you?
"My name is Captain Grey Vandala of Her Majesty's Guard. And this one over here, you must be Hebel Knight."
Some call me that.
And then all the soldiers kind of come out of the woods surrounding you. You see they have a mix of crossbows and longbows pointed at all of you. "You are wanted by the General for murder, but I see some other developments may have happened as well. So you need to tell me what is going on right now."
Huh.
So some very nasty people came into that village and slaughtered everyone.
Word gets from Brommel quick, Magnar.
Oops.
So, we here are going to retake the town from the Red Hand. As you can see, there's fire, and they've slaughtered the townspeople.
So, Paladin, what is your business here? What is your connection with these 2 murderers?
Who did I murder again?
I can't believe that these men are murderers. I've been with them the whole time.
That is not what I hear. From what I've heard, Anastasia had contacted Brommel not long after you, he points at Hibonite and Magnar, murdered 5 or 6 innocent people right in the middle of the town. Is that not correct?
That was a
I didn't see this.
misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding.
I mean, it was more self-defense.
And then you came back and you murdered Anastasia as well.
No, I didn't touch her. That was the people who killed everyone else in the town, including a dear friend of ours. I point to the burning wreckages. That's those 2 over there.
Are you aware of the Red Hand?
I've heard of them, yes.
Well, their leader, Alal, is currently in the town with one of his subordinates, Zorg the Magnificent. He works out of Crystal Falls. And they came in with 30 men just after the events that you speak of, I guess. And we weren't in a good place, and we decided to regroup before trying to hold over the town, and they, in the meantime, proceeded to kill everybody. They're still there currently.
And so, I'm very confused as to your stake in this. Why would you go into town, murder all those people, and then, are you a rival gang?
No, we're not a rival gang. We're just trying to go find Magnar's wife. We went to this town on Brommel's orders. Brommel had information he wanted us to obtain, and he wanted us to give it to the woman of which you speak. That information was given, as far as I'm aware. I wasn't there. And then we proceeded to leave. And they didn't want us to leave, apparently.
And Gray looks at the other members of his troop, obviously a little bit confused, a little bit unsure as to how to handle this. And you hear a woman's voice say, "Oh, Gray, just let them go kill those people." And from behind one tree, you see a cleric, a halfling cleric, dressed in the garb of Saint Castellana.
Okay.
She's carrying a large globe in front of her, which you guys would have remembered being mentioned as one of the Castilian globes that are used to go through the past to kind of ward off the undead and other nefarious things.
Yeah.
But she comes charging up, saying, "Whether these people murdered somebody or not, does it really matter if they're going to go retake the town?"
Yes, I'd be more than willing to have this conversation afterwards. Right now, all I'm concerned about is whoever may remain in the town, securing the town, and quite honestly, I'd appreciate your help. As you can tell, there are only 4 of us, and from what we can tell, about 30 of them. What I think is about even odds, so you would be greatly appreciated.
So tell me, what is your plan?
Well, we were thinking if we take out the leaders, the men might stand down, or at least that was my thought. So this woman over here, and I'll motion to Zalara. She's rather quiet, and this man, and I'll motion to Hibonite. He's rather sneaky.
And Gray looks at you, Zalara, and says, "You look familiar. You were in this town before I went on assignment, right? Yes?
Yeah, I've been waiting.
So what is your connection to these people?"
They, came up to me in the bar, and then I was curious about a book that they had, and so we just kind of started hanging out, I guess.
A book. Yes, Bramwell mentioned something about that. Do you still have it? He says to you, Magnar.
No.
All right. So what is your plan? We need the town to be kept in one piece.
Yes, that would be preferable, yes.
Okay, yes. My men need a place to stay when we are not out at the gate itself.
Good. I was concerned about your men. I thought the ones in the town would have all died. I was concerned about the safety of the pass.
Oh yes, there were ones in town. What happened to them?
As far as we can tell, they burned everybody who opposed them. Hibonite here did some reconnaissance for us. The man we were traveling with, Father Blevin, I'm sure you've heard of him. He was tied to a stake and burned. The woman you speak of, she was also tied to a stake and burned alive. And many more were killed.
Yes, this is very concerning. So, how are they set up? What is the formation out there? What are their defenses like?
They're drunk.
We believe them to be sleeping off hangovers at the moment. It sounds like it was quite the rowdy time last night.
That is good. That is good to hear. All right. Well, I am not opposed to working with you on this. We will address the other thing maybe afterward. But I have no issue with you going in first and doing what you can, and we will be happy to provide a backup for you.
Perfect. That's great news.
And at that moment, you hear the one church in town, its bells go off.
Well, that can't be good.
Oh dear.
Should probably get started.
So Zalara's gonna take off then, I guess?
Oh, okay.
And
let's do it.
Are we all going together?
Should we try and formulate some form of plan, or just do our own things and hope it works? I mean, that's generally worked in the past.
I think we should probably, yeah. I think we work better on our feet. We're not the
I'm glad to see you are so organized. That is good. It gives me a lot of confidence in you.
Hey, the last 30 that we faced didn't fare too well, so...
The horse charging didn't work so well against a large mass of people.
Hey, I'm alive, haven't I?
Yeah. I mean, some of them got burnt, but yeah.
Okay.
Shall we just go to the inn?
Yes, I think the inn is the best place to go.
So are we strolling into town or stealthing?
Yeah, we could stealth. Sure.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I will. Everybody give me a stealth check individually.
This is going to be great.
4.
16.
15.
Yeah, wow.
All right, and Zalara, you rolled what?
15.
15. All right. So, Zalara is like a ghost on the sand, barely leaving a footprint as she's moving, or the sand, the snow. She's barely leaving a footprint as she approaches. So, how are you guys approaching? Right now, you're basically on the north side of town, kind of at the tree line here. And you've got those two kind of sort of rows of houses and then the main street. Yeah. Are you just going direct that way? Are you going around the sides? How are you doing this?
I would probably go through like a side alley, right?
Yeah,
I'm
go
thinking
through
back
the buildings,
door.
go through the houses.
Yeah.
Side alley sounds good to me.
Aiming for like
Yeah,
the
so
kitchen entrance, perhaps.
Yeah, because we don't know how they're set up. From the intel Hibonite gave us, there weren't any on the streets.
Would there be a
So-
servant's entrance to the upper areas where like the suites would be, perhaps?
No, they wouldn't have anything like that. Now, the
No
other thing I
secret
wanted
corridors in the walls or anything like that. No.
No. The other thing I didn't really make clear is that you guys are facing the inn. So you're not coming up to the back of the inn. The inn is on the other side of the street.
Okay.
Shoot. Okay.
So basically it's going to be, you guys are coming this way, and then there's the big bonfire in the middle, and then on the other side of the street is where the sheriff's office and the inn is.
So how's the forest and the surrounding area? Would we be able to circle around the town rather inconspicuously, like through the forest, and emerge on the other side?
You would have to, I mean, you could go north a bit and do so.
Okay.
You'd have to cut across the path, though, because there is the road coming from the west. So, yeah, I mean, you could go around that way. So it's either stealth, and we're going to use the same rolls that you just rolled no matter what you do here. So it's either going to go from the back of the town, basically a straight shot from the north to the main street there, or you guys can go around and sneak through the woods themselves.
I think we should just go peek around the corners and then just walk across.
Yes, I'm a fan of that plan as well.
Can Zalara be like separate from like another house down, perhaps?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and that's a good question. What is the formation here? So, Zalara is going to be one, and by down, which way are you talking? Are you going to be on the north side? Are you going to be, or I keep saying north side? Are you going to be on the west side or the east side?
Let's go west.
Okay.
Yeah, west side.
Yo.
And are you going to do the house that's like right next to them, or and are you guys all clumped together? That's the other question.
I would say yes because of our roles. At least Margraine and I.
I would lead up the rear. Yeah.
I'm gonna go
I'll take the
couple
front.
houses down.
Okay.
I will stay with the Zalara.
Okay, that sounds good.
Hey, we did split it to tanks and...
That's squishy.
I know, I was so tempted to not do that just then. But...
Let's do it. I love it.
Alex,
Excellent.
just for my sake, how high are the buildings?
None of the buildings are taller than 2 stories. Almost all of them are 1 story. There is one building that you would remember is the Frozen Dagger, which is the store where, or it was the blacksmith shop that is 2 stories. And that's the one that the double M and M are going up, Margraine and Magnar are going up behind that. You guys are sneaking behind a building a couple houses down, which is 1 story.
I'm sorry, okay.
As you approach, the church bells keep ringing. They've been ringing this whole time. And out on the street, everybody's come out. You see some of the villagers. Some look elated. And the ones who are elated also look a little hungover. You see Gavin, the sheriff, who's come out. And you see a lot of the people also look a little bit terrified. So
What's the majority of the townspeople, I mean?
It's kind of a mixed bag from what you can see, because you're not getting a great view.
Right.
You know, it's kind of, but you could just kind of, some people seem devastated, other people and exhausted, other people look exhausted and elated. And then you hear the cries of 2 very large, it sounds like jungle cats.
Oh, fun.
And out of the inn, you see a dragonborn dressed in red armor with a white hand on it come out, and he's holding 2 chains, 1 in each hand. And at the end of each chain is a large panther-like creature with long tentacles sticking off the side that seem to be waving.
Oh, I know what those are.
I know what those are.
Yeah.
Tentacles.
This is
Had
gonna
to be
be
tentacles.
great.
Damn displacer beast.
Then he says, "Followers of Theos, it is a glorious day. It is the first day that the town of Paragon is free from the tyranny of both the church and the queen." And he pauses, waiting for a cheer, and you hear people cheer. And it's clear that some of the people who, it's kind of like a North Korea kind of thing. Some people are cheering because they know they have to.
Got it.
Alex, can I see him?
Yeah, you can see him.
Okay.
Next to him, a human dressed in full plate comes out, the same kind of insignia, comes out, and he has a chain in his hand as well. At the end of the chain and a collar are two soldiers. You recognize them as the soldiers of Delacroix. They look beaten, they're exhausted, they're shirtless and bootless out here. And Zorg says, "Followers of Theos, these blasphemers, these who would support an unholy and evil queen, stand here before judgment of Theos." And they bring these two soldiers out, and they drive a pike into the ground and tie the chains, both chains, to the pike around it, so that they can't come off. And then Zorg says, "Theos will be done." And he lets go of the two displacer beasts, which attack.
I'll
Okay.
run out. I'm gonna take off.
I will too.
I cast message on Zol.
Okay, so you guys start running out. It's very apparent. You cast message on Zorg. The Zorg thing's going to happen first. Go ahead and do that.
You did not follow the demon. You did not seek saving. You are lost to all.
And Zorg and Rilla just out loud says, "Kill them both! Kill them both! For that is... the demon is near. The demon is near. They must die, or so the demon will leave."
And I'll yell as I'm running, "We're all demons here, Zorg."
All right,
Yeah.
roll initiative.
Initiative. Yeah. 10.
20.
Shit. 6.
All right. So, go ahead, Magnar.
Magic missile.
On the displacer beast. They haven't killed the two guys, right? They're just...
No, they're just mauling
Okay.
them.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't remember what to do. I'm going into a rage. It's a bonus action. And does Reckless attack a bonus action? Or does it just, I can just turn it on?
No, you just turn it on.
Okay, then I'm doing
Fire
that.
it.
I cannot find my javelins. Oh, there we go. Wait, I don't have raging javelin. All right, I'll just add +2.
All right, so you're throwing
Oh.
the javelins? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should have clarified here. So,
Okay.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to say you roll it at you throw it at disadvantage because, or no, it would just be partial cover, so -2 doesn't matter with that roll. What did you roll?
Okay, well, I rolled a 2 25s, so yeah.
Okay,
Amazing.
so you
And-
throw that. Yes, go ahead.
Yep. Okay, so 6 damage plus Divine Fury. I think just happens.
Yes.
Yep.
On
Not melee only. So
No, just on the first hit of the round.
yep, another 2 damage. So 8 damage total. 2 being radiant.
Okay.
And then okay. And then I will pull my Warhammer shield and charge the displacer beasts with my move.
Okay. Okay. So you charge them, and then as you charge them, okay. Oops. Sorry. This didn't go quite as I planned again. So
Ever.
What, we
As you ch-
charged? What's going on?
I was like, I'm
So
not gonna charge
different.
this time.
So this is very in character for us. Stupid decisions is our forte.
Well, they don't quite know
It's
where
not
you two are,
stupid yet.
so we're good.
That's true. It's a
I
diversion.
like that. It's not stupid yet.
So Magnar goes charging through. He's launched those two. He's launched the javelin, and some divine power has gone through. Hit one of the displacer beasts. It screams in pain. He's running up through the crowd. Through the crowd come 1, 2, 3. Not really through. They're kind of there. Red Hand soldiers dressed in their leather armor. One thing that's different, you notice, the leather armor looks nice. And they're all carrying shields at this point.
Oops.
And so they come up and attack you. All right, one hits you, take 5 points of damage. The next one swings. An 11 doesn't hit you, right?
Nope.
Misses 2 times. Next one, let's see, swings and a 22 hits you, correct?
Correct.
All right, take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. Then some others from across the way come up. They level their heavy crossbows at you. All 3 miss.
Nice.
Oh wait, no.
How many soldiers are there right now?
So far,
6.
Magnar is interacting with
6.
6.
Okay.
Actually, I lied. One of them does. I forgot the tactics here. So you and it's for melee as well as ranged. So take 20 hits you, correct?
Yes.
All right, take 7 points of damage.
All right.
All right. Next in the turn order is Zalara of Termez.
Okay, how far am I away from Alal?
Oh, Lal's not there.
Oh, well then.
You see Zorg. You see it's just another human dressed in the armor, similar to Zorg's, but it's not the more elaborate version of the armor that Alal would wear.
Okay, I was misunderstanding who the human was. Well, Displacer Beasts now have the 6 guys around them, correct?
Well, not directly around them, but yeah. I mean, the circle of the town that's kind of surrounded the Displacer Beast to watch the spectacle that's happened here includes 3 Red Hand on one side and 3 on the other so far.
Excellent.
You're closer to the ones, obviously, on the west side.
But they don't know I'm there yet.
They do not.
How far away from me are they?
You'll be able to get to this. Remember, this town's very small. You can get to any of them within this turn, no problem. Especially with your speed of 40. I mean,
40.
Margraine will be able to get to this.
45, actually.
Oh,
I had that wrong last time.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I mean, even Margraine with his little legs can get to the center of the action.
Okay, I'm gonna go for Displacer Beast. We're gonna hit it with a short sword. No, I'm not. That's
all right.
only
Roll
a 9.
that at disadvantage.
Oh, well, definitely not hitting it. Still a 9. And then I'm going to take my bonus unarmed attack. Disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay, that's also 11. And then I'm going to run away as far as I can to the other side of the circle.
Okay, so your highest hit was what?
11 with an unarmed, 9 with the short sword.
Okay. No problem. All right, cool. So you do that and then run away. And then the soldier, who is not Ilal, but the human dressed in the plate mail, comes running up toward Mr. Magnar himself. And swings with a great sword. He misses the first time. He swings again. 18 hits?
Yes.
All right, take 7 points of slashing damage. He swings again and misses the third time. That is his turn. Yep. And this time, with a cry of, "Die, demon!" Mr. Zorg comes running up himself.
Oh, good.
To
They're coming
you.
to us.
Yep, and they're coming directly to you, Magnar. All right, so 21, does that hit?
Yes.
Take 9 points of damage.
Okay.
22 or 20, does that hit?
Yeah.
Take 8 points of damage.
All right. The first one I'm going to use my Stone's Endurance on. I forget where that's at. Oh, I just roll hit dice. Okay, so I won't take any damage from the first one, but I will take the 4 from the last one.
All right, how's Magnar looking right now?
Not great. I'm at 24.
All right, out of how many?
41. All in one round.
Well, you're
Yes.
only, what, 4 below my max? So you're fine.
Margraine, your turn.
Okay. AC or to hit, Ben?
I'm
do you
sorry,
want,
what?
Do you want to hit easier, or do you want AC?
I'm going to go with AC.
AC it is. Okay. I am going to be running up, and I will cast Shield of Faith on Magnar, +2 to your AC.
Very nice.
Okay. And can I get to Zorg? There's nobody between me
Yeah.
and him? Yeah?
Oh, well,
Or how many?
yeah, no, well, okay, here's what's going to happen if you do that. Oh, no, that's fine.
Yeah,
I keep
good.
thinking you'll get attacks of opportunity for running through that square, but that's not the case. So, all right.
Okay.
Yep, you can get to him and swing.
Okay, yep. I'm gonna run up to Zorg. Oh, we meet again, Zorg. And Warhammer. Does a 15 hit him? I'm assuming not.
No.
So I miss, and that's me. Right next to you, buddy. Let's
All
do
right.
this.
Let's die together.
It's okay, I got you.
Okay. Evil Knight.
How far away am I from Zorg?
From Zorg, you would be 30 feet.
And
There
is there a position?
are people and Magnar between you.
The position I could get into, I'm guessing it would be 15-foot cone or cube clear of friendlies at least.
Are you asking if you can do that? I'm not sure.
Yeah, if I could, in my movement, could I get to a position where a 15-foot either cone or cube wouldn't hit Magnar or Margraine or
You
civilians?
can. The only way to do that, though, would be to run up next to the soldiers who are getting attacked by the displacer beasts, and then basically turning toward the east and doing that, and then you would just hit the Knight, Zorg, and 3 Red Hand soldiers coming from the east.
That's a good hit. Fuck it, I'll do that. And is it a cone or a cube that I can get? It's just which spell I use.
You could do really either one will be able to hit those 5 people.
Okay, I'm going to do Burning Hands.
Okay.
From my heart spell, because why not?
Sure. So your
And
heart glows.
I'll do it at 2nd level.
Ooh.
It's a Dex 14 check, or they take 16 fire damage if they fail their save.
And it was 14?
Yes, it's my spell to save DC.
Nice. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. And you said 16 points of damage?
16 points.
Okay, so you do that, and Zorg seems to just block it off like it's nothing. No big deal at all to him. The soldier, the knight, or I guess he's the red hand sergeant. The sergeant standing next to him definitely seems to be hurt, as do the 3 soldiers who just hit Magnar with a mace.
That's something at least. Oh, that's my turn.
Alex, just so you know, Zorg takes half damage.
Oh, I know.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure.
No, I'm aware.
Okay.
That doesn't bode well for us.
Okay, so now the Displacer Beasts finish off the 2 soldiers, and it is your turn, Magnar.
Oh, all right. All right, so I got 3 guys in front of me.
Yep.
And that's about
directly,
it, right?
directly in front of you, you've got Zorg, you've got the Knight. To your left side, you've got 3 soldiers. So you're kind of, it's kind of like you're, kind of at an angle to your left. But yeah.
Okay.
So you basically have 5 people around you who you can hit, and they can hit you.
Right. So I'm not going to reckless attack, so they don't get advantage. And then I will go for one of the regular soldiers.
Okay.
So, let's see. Raging Warhammer, where is that?
Witch Bolt.
Ooh, 12 to hit.
All right, you swing, and the soldier raises up his shield, and it bounces off.
All right. That's me done.
All right, so it's the soldier's turn. Now, they're a little singed. They're unhappy, like you would be. And they swing at you, Magnar. The first one swings at 23 hits, correct?
Yep.
Take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
The second one swings. He swings once, twice, misses. The next one swings, and the first time hits you for 23. Take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. And hits you again, and this one just hits, you feel it in your ankles. Take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, gosh. All right.
Are you raging, Ben?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're taking half that?
I'd be dead if I didn't. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I would have died last round. So
Okay. I'm
Okay.
just making sure. Just double checking.
okay.
All right, so and then the other red hand soldiers who had their crossbows out fire at you, Margraine. 22 hits.
Yep.
All right, 1 arrow comes and pierces kind of between the joints on your armor. Take 15 points of damage.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. What?
The other one fires at you. 20 hits.
Yeah.
Take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And the third one, 20 hits again, correct?
yeah.
All right, take 9 points of damage.
Ow.
I have 1 hit point. I have exactly 1 hit point. I went from 31 to 1.
Remember, running away is an option.
Yeah.
It's nice to see our plan
Just
is
for the
working.
listener at home, I got with the group ahead of time and I was like, hey, you can't do what you've done before. And they did what they did before, so
Yeah.
I just wanted to be clear. I'm trying to be a fair GM here.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I've never done this before, so ha!
Good point. We get to see how you act right now because it is Zalara's turn.
Well, I don't have a lot of fancy-dancy moves, so I'm just gonna run up. They really seem to hate Zorg. I think I'm gonna run up and try to stab him? Would I have disadvantage against him?
No, you would not.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up to him, stibbity stab with a 20. Ooh, crit!
Yeah.
Nice.
So that is 13 points of damage, and then I'm going to take my bonus attack and not hit him with my fist, and then I'm going to run away to the other side of the circle again.
Hey, give me 1 second here. All right. So you run up, you swing with your sword, and you connect with Zorg really well. He screams out in pain, "Ah, Theos, protect me!" And then you swing with your hand, and he dodges out of the way and says, "Thank you, Theos!" And then you run away. All right, then it is the knight's turn, who is standing in front of you guys. The sergeant is going to swing at you, Magnar, because you're right in front of him.
Yep.
24?
Yeah.
Take 7 points of damage.
All right.
And then a 14 and 12 both miss, so he swings twice and misses. All right. It is Zorg's turn. Zorg, very unhappy right now. He's not having a good time. He just got stabbed. So he's going to chase after the woman who just stabbed him.
Excellent.
And so you ran up to him and then ran back, so you split your movement, correct?
Correct.
All right, so he will be able to get up to you, and he
That
will
means
swing.
I get an attack of opportunity, right?
Ooh, yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes, it does. So go ahead.
Oh, do I get it too then?
Yes, you would.
20.
Nice.
Would I?
No, you would not. It would
No, I
not.
didn't think so. I just wanted to be involved.
Okay, so Margraine, you roll. You said you rolled 20.
Yep.
You swing with your warhammer. It bounces off the back of his armor. Ineffective. Magnar, what'd you roll?
I rolled an 11.
All right, you catch air,
Nice.
and Zorg runs up to the lady who just stabbed him and swings with his long sword. Come on. Swings with his long sword. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
All right, take 4 points of damage as you're stabbed in the back with a long sword.
Okie doke.
How many?
4.
4 points of damage? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it is now your turn, Margraine.
How bad's Magnar looking, Ben?
I'm at 13, which is a third of my life. But you are hurt worse.
No, I'm not concerned about healing. Are we running? Is this the thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will follow.
I'm gonna burn my last 2 spells to do 2 sanctuaries. One on me, one on Magnar. And then I will take the dodge action, and I don't think this is one we can win, Magnar, and I'm gonna hop back. I'm gonna run. So yeah.
Okay.
So in order to try and hit me, things need to make a DC 13 spell save, a wisdom save. If they overcome that, they can attempt to, and it's at disadvantage because I'm dodging.
Okay, so, and you are dodging and not disengaging, correct?
Dodge, not disengage. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, so the sergeant will try and make one attack. DC 13, you said wisdom?
Yeah.
He can't at all. And then the soldiers well, no, you don't have the soldiers right next to you, so you're good. Okay, and you bravely run away.
To fight another day.
Run away to fight another day.
Hibonite, your turn.
Are there soldiers like right in front of me?
Yeah, I mean, there are some soldiers, yeah.
And yeah, see.
Oh, wait, you know what? You said you wanted to know if you got attack of opportunity before on Zorg?
Yeah.
All right,
We're right
yeah,
next to him.
you were right next to him. I just hadn't marked you back. So, yeah, you're right next to him.
so-
You could have. So go ahead and do it now. And
Yeah. So what is the? I am proficient with it. Nope.
okay.
Hey. Nope.
So no harm, no foul. All
And
right.
even if that hit, it was 1 damage.
Oh, he only has 1 hit point left. Oh.
Don't say that. Now I'm torn.
All right. So what are you doing on your turn?
Seeing as our tin can has just run away. I will use my other heart spell, Misty Step, over to him, and then continue running away.
Okay. So
And then
you do.
That's a spell, but could I use a bonus action? That's a bonus action spell.
Mhm.
Could I use a first level spell that's just an action as well, or is it not? So I get confused on the magic side.
Yeah. As long as
Then
it's a
I
bonus
will,
action.
as long as I'm in 120 feet of Zorg, I will magic missile him.
Nice.
You are, and you can.
I'm going to do that first level for now. So that's 9 point. Actually, I'm going to use a sorcerer point to re-roll 2 of those dice.
Okay.
Because they're terrible. So that is 13 points of damage to him as he gets hit by 3 magic arrows.
Okay. So Zorg stabs Alara and immediately is hit by 3 magic bolts and screams out, "Ah!" All right. So,
That's my
Hibonite's turn. Okay, that was the end of Hibonite's turn. Magnar, it is your turn.
All right. So, I I hear Margraine say we can't win, and I look and realize that's probably true. So I will turn and book it. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'll just use all my movement. So
you dashing?
Yeah.
Okay. So those 3 soldiers get an attack of opportunity on you if you do that.
Oh, right. Okay.
In order to do it, they have to overcome a DC 13 wisdom.
Right.
Okay. All right. I'm going to disengage then, because I can't take 3 more hits, probably.
Okay. Good call, because you would have had to take 2.
Okay. Yeah, and then move back as far as I can, I guess my 30 feet. So.
Okay. All right, you're basically on the backside of the first row, those little houses there.
Okay.
Okay, the Red Hand soldiers' turns. They follow right on. And you only dodged, so they come
it's
up.
until the end of my turn, my next turn, right? Until my next turn. So all of them are still at disadvantage if they can.
They're still at disadvantage?
Yeah, isn't that how dodge works?
It's until your next turn. So.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so they come running up behind you very quickly since you're the one at the end. And all 3 swing at you. One hits with a 20 for 4 points of damage.
Did they make their wisdom saves?
Come on. Ooh. Oh, I'm glad you said that, because you would have been in trouble.
Yeah,
all right.
It was. This is the whole plan.
Okay, so all 3, just divinely
decide not to hurt me.
Yeah. St. Eligius calms their heart, and they don't swing at you.
These would be the first ones. Hasn't worked so far.
And then the rest of the Red Hands, seeing the, let's see. Yeah, okay, so the rest of the Red Hands now, the only person they see is Zalara. So the ones with their crossbows are going to fire at you. 17, does that hit?
Let's see, what do I need to do? I'm going to deflect missiles.
Ooh. How does that work?
I use my reaction to deflect or catch missiles when I am hit by a ranged weapon hack. So, I reduce the damage by 1d10 plus dex plus monk level. Ergo, let me roll that. I reduce damage by 6 dex. 8. I reduce damage by 8. That's what that does.
Okay. So that completely negates the damage there. You totally catch it. The next person fires his.
Hold on. She has a thing if she wants to use it. If it reduces all the damage.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
If we're running away, I might as well. I will spend a key point to throw it back at them. 14 to hit.
Okay, so you hit one.
And then. Okay, so then 3 piercing damage it would be.
Okay. All right, you hit that one. The next guy fires at you and misses. And the final person fires at you. A 20, I'm assuming hits?
Yes.
Okay, take 2 points of damage from that. All right, now it is your turn, Zalara.
Okay, I'm going to notice that everyone else is running away. If I dash to catch up with them, or do I need to dash? Let me rephrase that.
No, you don't. Now, Zorg is right behind you. He just stabbed you.
Okay.
So, if you're going to leave this, you either need to disengage, so he doesn't get an attack of opportunity, and you just run normally to catch up with him, and that'd be no problem. Or you can, dash, which will give you double your speed, but he does get an attack of opportunity.
Can I stab him first?
You can stab him and then leave, and he'll still get the attack of opportunity because you're disengaged. Because you're not disengage is the action. Basically, it takes up your action, but you get to run away without the attack of opportunity.
Or you can dodge, and he does it at disadvantage when you run away, and everybody else does their attacks at disadvantage if there's anybody in the meantime.
Okay. If I run, regardless, I'm going to have an attack of opportunity because he's right there. Let's do the dodge action and then go after them. Is that correct?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
So you do the dodge action, and so Zorg will, swing his longsword. Oh my lord. Okay, and he swings wildly and misses.
Excellent.
And you run away and catch up with everyone else. So
She's
you guys
so
are all
quick.
I know.
You guys are all clustered together, running away right now. It is the Red Hand Sergeant's turn, and he's gonna come running up as well and swing his sword at our buddy Margraine. And yes, at disadvantage.
And the
So
wisdom
he has
save.
to make the wisdom save.
Oh, yes. Let's see. All right, well, he fails everything. So... And then it is Zorg's turn. And he's going to come running up to... Actually, Hibonite will be the closest to him at this point in time. And he is going to...
Just hope he does massive damage, Ryan.
So,
Well, I should have moved 30 feet plus my full movement, which is 30 feet, so I should be 60 feet away.
oh, you did?
Yeah, because I used my Misty Step spell and my
Oh,
movement.
yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm so sorry. Nope. Okay, so Zalara, you're the next closest one from... Just because you're coming
Sorry.
from west to east.
Okay.
He still couldn't get to her, though, if she moved 45 feet, unless he has massive movement.
Oh, you're right. Oh, you guys, good job. Okay, so he comes running up and can't do anything. All right.
Arriba,
It's like
arriba.
nobody can catch her. It's
No,
Yeah.
nobody can. All right, it is your turn, Margraine. So basically, Margraine, the situation is you're in the back. You had 3 guys who just hit you from behind, or tried to. Well, they ran up, and then they were conflicted. God conflicted them. And in front of you is Magnar. In front of you is Magnar. In front of him is Hibonite, and in front of in front of him is Hibonite, and then kind of off to the west, a little bit between Magnar and Hibonite is Zalara, and trailing behind Zalara is Zorg.
okay. I'm going to dodge again and keep running.
Okay.
Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Actually,
So-
Wait, aren't you out of combat? I mean, aren't you out of the danger area right now?
3 guys just took a swing at me, right?
yeah,
So they're like right next to me.
they're right. Well, actually 4 because the knight or the sergeant did
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry.
I can dodge. Oh, this is so... If I dodge, they all get disadvantage. If I disengage, they can't attack me. But my movement's only 25 feet, so everybody can catch me.
But the dodge thing, you
Yeah,
still
I'm
only
gonna
moved
dodge.
25. So
Yeah, well, I could dash.
No.
And have
I'm
them
saying
all
like
take wisdom saves. But even
Oh,
one,
right.
even
Yep,
one
got
of
it.
them actually makes it through, and I'm down.
right. Okay,
This
I
is
see.
this is my dilemma.
Yeah.
Could you heal
Um,
yourself, or would that not be good enough?
I can, but that also takes my action.
You don't have any bonus action.
Oh, lay on hands. I'll lay on hands myself. I keep forgetting about that damn thing. Okay, I have 16 hit points now. Oh, okay, that's a
There you
bonus
go.
action. There we go. And then I will.
Oh, thank God! By the way, thank God. I
I'll,
didn't want to kill you guys for real.
I'll dash. I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
So they all get to make wisdom saves and then try and beat my 20 AC.
Okay, only one gets a chance to hit you, swings his mace, and whiffs big time.
Yes.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Oh.
And then the sergeant gets his chance to. Hold
It's
on.
okay. It's okay.
15 does, so he swings with his greatsword.
Yeah.
Does a critical hit you?
I think so.
At disadvantage, I critical.
Yeah.
I critical and criticaled.
What?
You rolled 2 20s?
Yeah, so with his bonus, it's 25-25.
Oh my goodness.
Take 23 points of damage.
No!
5 marker. I'm out.
All right, so you guys hear Margraine scream behind you. Hibonite, it's your turn. You heard Margraine scream, but you're pretty far ahead, so...
Is he within 30 feet of me?
No. Give me a perception check, because I don't even know if you would have heard him scream over it.
19.
Okay, yeah, with a 19, you heard him scream over everything. But no, he's not within 30 feet. He's close, but he's probably about 40 feet away. Not probably, he's 40 feet away.
Got a potion of healing I can give him, but I need to get to it now. And how close is Magna to Margraine?
He's right in front of him.
I will run back up to Magna, gesturing for Magna to go get Margraine's body, whilst I magic missile. And there's 4 guys there, isn't there?
Right, so you have the sergeant, who is the one standing over Margraine's fallen body. He's got the blood on his sword, and then you've got the 3 guys behind him, who are just soldiers.
All 4 magic missiles into him, into the sergeant. He will take 18 damage of force. Damn, that's like 4 maximum rolls.
All right, so yeah, very nice. Okay, hold on. So 18 points of damage?
18 points of force damage.
Okay, so... Okay, well, he screams out in pain. That obviously hurts him, but he's still up.
That's my turn.
Okay. We need like a dirge or something playing at this point then. All right, it is Margraine's turn.
Magnar.
Whatever. I mean, only one of you guys is going to be alive here in a moment.
All right, can I just pick him up since he's right behind me?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I guess I'll just... can I still do an action? Like
Nope, that's your
disengage
action.
or anything? Okay.
No, that's your action.
Then I will pick him up and I...
But they're not right next to you, so you don't have to disengage.
Oh, sweet. Then I will pick him up and run my 30 feet.
Okay. All right, so Hibonite, you turn back, you shot the magic missile at the sergeant, hit him, did a good amount of damage. He screams in pain. You see Magnar turn around, picks up your little metal buddy, and starts running past you.
Oh, I'm about to die.
So right now we understand the order. We have Zalara up front is the closest to the woods right now. Behind her, we have Magnar carrying Margraine, and then Hibonite is in the back and just said, I'm about to die right now. And
as the big guy runs past me.
and then it is the Red Hand Soldier's turn. So these three guys come running up to you.
As they run up, can I shout, be gentle?
Yes. So you yell, be gentle, and maybe the gods heard you, because the first guy comes up, throws his mace right by your head, and it goes flying off into the snow, and he just looks at his hand, at his empty hand. That was a multi-attack with advantage on both attacks, and both attacks I rolled for everything. That's 4 rolls right there. I rolled a 1.
Oh god!
All right, the next guy
Praise
comes
be
up.
to
Does 15 hit you? Correct.
That's my AC.
All right, take 3 points of damage.
Well, that's not too bad.
All right, so he hits you. He, being astonished by his buddy, swings and throws his mace.
Oh, at least they're all disarmed.
Oh my lord! Okay, you guys are lucky. The next guy comes up and swings. A 14 misses, but he comes close. He brings it back around, hits you for it with a 23. Takes 6 points of damage.
How you looking, Hibonite?
I've lost surprisingly little of my health, to be honest.
That's good.
I'm at 17.
Oh wow, you're the highest, I think.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
Yeah, let's do a spot check right now. Where's everybody's health at?
15.
I'm unconscious.
13.
Out of how many?
I'm 17 out of 26.
I'm 15 out of 21.
Okay.
13 out of 41.
Okay. All right. So, Zalara, it is your turn. I'm just trying to get an idea of how hurt you guys are. So, you guys are... Yeah, Zalara's not too bad.
I'm good. Ish.
And Hibonite's not too bad. So... But the tanks have tanked and taken all the damage.
Good job.
Well, I took 30 points of damage in a single round.
You took 23 points of damage in one hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That should not... I mean, the chances of that happening are so...
No,
I mean, that's
like,
insane.
Like, that's why I was saying dash, because, like, if he gets past the 13, right, like, he can try and hit me. I got a 20 AC. Like, that's kind of hard
Right.
to hit.
Yeah.
You know? I was like, and the only way I will ever get away from these guys is if I dash.
Yeah.
Right? Because
No,
I cannot outrun them.
You did the right thing.
Yeah.
You did the right thing in that situation. Charging in the middle of town was the wrong thing, though. So let's...
Yeah, I know, but...
Well, you can't expect our characters to change just because the DM says you need to change until they go through something that they need to change.
You guys
We're
last
just
episode
being
were like...
narratively consistent here.
Well,
Yeah.
last episode you guys were like, well, we can't do the same thing because we don't have Blevin. You literally said that.
Yeah.
I heard it today.
Yeah,
No,
but-
we said we won't do as well because we didn't have Blevin.
Oh, very funny.
but then
All right,
you
you're
try
right.
to kill 3 men in front of me.
All right,
you know?
I take back everything I said. My bad.
We've got a god complex from facing 30 men and living.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zalara sees she can't do anything really to help because Margraine's already being picked up and carried. Hibonite, I can't do anything to help him, so I'm just going to dash for the woods.
All right, and
And then I'm going to use my wildness to hide.
is that a bonus action?
Mask of the Wild. I don't know. How far do I have to go to get to the woods?
Oh, it's not far at all. You'll be there without a doubt with your dash.
Okay, then I will dash and I'll try to hide next time.
Okay, cool. So Zalara takes off in front of you, Magnar, and Hibonite. You see her run up into the woods over the banks, the snow banks there, and is actually into the woods. It is now the sergeant's turn, and so he comes up to good old Hibonite. Mad swings with his great sword, and hits you one time for 13 points. He swings 3 times, misses the first 2 times, hits you once for 13.
Don't die.
I'm at 4. So I went from most health to lowest health in one hit.
Well, you're not lowest. I mean, Margraine's dead.
Well,
so.
Lowest living person.
Margraine's just knocked out. He's not dead, guys. There's hope. Okay. It's Zorg's turn. He drops his shield and his sword and fires his longbow.
Okay.
And the arrow goes flying past your head, and that is his turn.
Nice.
All right, Margraine, give me a death save.
Yep.
You can do it.
10. A pass.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
We got 1 success. Your turn, Hibonite.
Okay, what do?
Run away.
If I disengage and run, they'll just catch me and hit me again, which will kill me. If I just dash, they're all going to get an attack of opportunity, probably hit me and kill me. I could Thunder Wave, hoping to push them back or kill them.
Do you
and
have
then
another
run
Misty
away.
Step?
Nope, I only have 1 Misty Step. That's from my heart spell. I shouldn't have turned back to safety. I should have just done it from range. I should have just done this from. I did nothing. I just moved closer to the enemy. I'm going to try Thunder Wave at first level.
Okay.
So DC 14. If they fail, they're pushed away, knocked prone, and take full damage. Otherwise, they take half damage. Full damage is 12. Half damage is 6.
That's a Constitution save, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Please say they all die. I mean, that would be a cherry right there.
Okay.
Well, they can't be doing great.
And how much damage was that again? 12?
12
Okay.
if they fail, 6
Okay.
if they pass.
So you take out two of the soldiers.
Woohoo!
He's dead. There's still one standing, but he's looking not great.
Was he pushed back or?
No. And then the sergeant also got pushed back, and he's looking also not so great.
Yes. There's only one right next to me anymore now. Yes.
Yeah, so there's only one next to you at this point.
15's not terrible. I will run away.
Oh.
Hope you roll badly because there's nothing else I can do. They'll just get back and hit me if I will.
Okay, so
Can you drink your healing potion?
Oh shit! Yeah, bonus action heal. Drink my healing potion, then run away.
all right.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you, Ben.
All right,
Jesus,
teamwork.
Thank you.
Teamwork makes the dream work. All right.
Healing potions 1d4, 2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
Gain 8 hit points.
Okay.
And I run away, and hopefully you roll badly.
I hope so as well. Okay, he swings and misses. I thought it was a crit fail for a second. Okay, Magnar.
All right. I'm just use my full movement and run away.
Full movement or dashing?
Oh, sorry. I thought that meant the same thing. Dashing.
Okay.
Because no one's near me, I don't think.
No, you're fine. You make it to the woods, no problem. All right. So it's the red-handed soldier's turn. He's going to swing at Hibonite. He swings once, misses, swings twice, and hits. 17 hits, correct?
Yep.
Take 5 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna think you had that healing potion.
Well, I'm down to 7.
That was the last one, right?
Oh.
Yeah, that was my last one.
I think our party is out.
And it's your turn, Zalara.
Okay, am I close enough to get over to do a medicine check to try to stabilize Margraine?
Yes.
Okay,
Nice.
I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna roll medicine for 13. Is that good enough to stabilize?
Stabilizes, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He is stabilized.
Okay,
Good.
and that's all I can do because that's my action, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You might want to move still.
Tree
line is not
sure.
safety.
I'm gonna keep running into the woods as much as I can.
Okay, so Zalara, you run up to Magnar, who has Margraine in his arms, and you stabilize his wounds, and then just run. The red-hand sergeant, dressed in his mail, comes running up to you. Hibonite swings at you with his great sword. 13?
Didn't
Misses.
sorry,
10.
didn't he get pushed back
10 feet.
10 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Hibonite moved 30.
So does he run 40?
Oh, no, he does not. Nope. So he
Praise
comes
the Lord,
running
they're
up.
not monks.
All right. So,
Ben, you're MVP tonight.
yeah, good job, Ben. Good job.
I
This
don't
is
want
the-
anyone to die.
I know. I was like, dude, what the... I'm glad, too, because, I almost busted out a grid for this, and I was like, nah, they'll probably, sneak around and be stealthy. So. Okay, so the knight comes running past you, Hibonite.
Okay.
You'd say exactly 10 feet ahead of you, and then turns, sacrificing, I'd say, 2 feet, and ends up right in front of you.
Oh. I'm surrounded again.
It is... Zorg comes running up to you, Hibonite.
I'm gonna die. I can't take this.
Stands right next to you. Margraine, you're knocked out. Hibonite, you got
So I have
two
two
heavily...
behind me, one to my left, and one in front of me.
Correct.
Whatever happened to these reinforcements that were following up?
We're running right towards them.
Like, seriously. This is the time for them to be in the woods and to, rain death upon them with their crossbows.
Yeah, there's so much for their fucking support, right? Oh god. The only thing I can do is disengage and run.
You don't have any kind of AoE?
Oh, I have burning hands, but I have to move around some of them, and the others would hit me.
Just
I have
cast
no ways to get...
Thunder Wave again.
But I can only hit... It's only a 15-foot cube, so
But
front, side, or back.
Well, you
And if I
got one
move
on either side. You can just shift 5 feet.
One's
and
in
then
front
hit.
of you and one's to your left.
I've got two behind me as well.
You've got
They're
one...
dead.
Oh, okay.
You got one soldier back there, but you outran him.
Okay, then that was my misunderstanding.
Yeah, no problem. I think.
Two to my left, they will take a second level Thunder Wave. And I would scream at them, fuck off! So, DC 14, I may roll one of these dice. Yeah, I'm going to reroll one dice for a sorcery point, because that's really bad. For a D8. So roll a 1. So that would be DC 14 Constitution, half if they save, and if they fail, they get pushed back, and then they take 14 thunder damage if they fail, half if they pass.
Okay. So Zorg doesn't get pushed back, but he looks pretty hurt. The sergeant gets pushed back, flies in the air, lands on his head. His neck obviously snapped.
Nice.
Do I have any bonus action spells to just get rid of Zorg?
Sorry, I rolled a 20 on my con save. I was really hoping not.
Why is every spell an action?
All right, your call or your turn, Hibonite. Now I will make note that Zorg does not have his shield or longsword with him.
I can only make an unarmed attack at him.
No. So I'm saying if he's going to swing at you, it's going to be with a fist. It's not going to be.
Oh,
he doesn't have a sword to stab you.
What you're saying? Yeah, I'm gonna run. I'm just run.
Okay.
Probably not proficient in unarmed, so.
No. Okay. And a 13 misses?
13 misses.
Okay, so it's swing and a whiff, and you are now to the tree line. And you see Magnar holding Margraine standing at the tree line. It is now Magnar's turn.
All right.
Just keep running.
I know, but it's so tempting.
There's only two guys left, isn't there? Following us.
Oh, do it, Ben. Do it.
How bad does Zorg look?
Zorg's
Like
not
really bad?
Zorg's struggling. He's not looking great. His armor's all dented. He's got a little blood coming out of his dragonborn nose.
I mean, at the very least, Zorg has magic missiles coming at him. If he comes towards me or runs away, they're going to hit him in the face.
All right.
You do, yeah, do it.
Do it what's
all
more
right.
interesting.
Yes. I lay Margraine down and magic missile raging critical hit.
Yes!
Wait, how is that possible to get that low of damage?
Because
Oh god!
you rolled terribly. If you look at
No,
it,
I know. I'm just.
you rolled a 1 on the
Yeah.
initial damage.
You got a plus. Okay.
And then,
okay.
then the
So
critical
4,
die, you rolled.
And then, but Divine Fury gets doubled as well, I believe.
Yes,
Yes,
like
'cause it's a roll.
stealth
because it's
attack.
a roll. Yeah.
All right, so a total of 8 piercing damage and then 7 radiant damage.
So 15 points of damage. You launch the javelin. It goes flying towards Zorg's head. He screams, Deus Pata! And it goes right through his open mouth and out the back of his head.
Yes!
Oh, thank god.
Oh my god!
My heart
He had
can't take
3
much more.
points of health left. You would have done fine without all the extra doubling.
Oh, and then one more guy coming, right? Or the
No, that last guy you see, you can see because he just saw. He's come charging up with his mace in his hand. He sees Zorg. He sees first the sergeant get his neck broken, and then the Zorg has the javelin go through the back of his head. He just stops, turns, and runs back towards town.
All right. If I can do anything else, I want to pick up Margraine and.
You're out of combat now. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Run.
Oh my god.
Regroup.
I'm so glad we did something.
We'll
though.
do this again.
Something worthwhile. It worked.
It worked. The plan worked. I almost died, but the plan worked. Oh my god.
Shall we loot his corpse?
Heck yes.
Real quick.
Okay, and with that,
Not yet.
okay, and with that, we'll call this episode.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
Thank you for listening to episode 18 of Beholder's Eye, OurForte. Please subscribe and review us on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, or whatever podcast app you use. It really helps us out, and for all of you who have reviewed us, we just want to say thank you very much. Obviously, it's what helps us grow the show, but we just really appreciate your support, and it's one of the reasons we do this. Also, be sure to check out the original and unique Epic Endings podcast.
Epic Endings Podcast, where heroes come to perish. Hey, I'm Rachel, the DM of Epic Endings Podcast. It is a 5th edition actual play podcast with a bit of a twist. While most parties are comprised of 3 or more players at an appropriate level going on adventures, this series of adventures is taken on by solo players at 20th level. I have 4 individual players, each playing 1 character and each playing alone. Each player is presented the same adventures, beginning with a level 1 adventure to see how they approach the problems and navigate different situations without the aid of a full party. Who will go the furthest? Will it be the dashing Cassius Day the Divine Bard? What about our cautious and careful Thea Nightbreeze, Circle of the Moon Druid? Perhaps the rickety but feisty old Sai Amakir, a Blade Song Wizard? Or will it be our timid and endearing Keldwyn Kinsbaron, the Life Domain Cleric? Find out on Epic Endings Podcast, where heroes come to perish. You can find us on all of your favorite podcasting services, Facebook and Twitter at Epic Endings Pod. Also, check out the blog over at thefemalepally.wordpress.com for show notes, anecdotes, and other write-ups on gaming.
Be sure to check us out on Twitter at @I_beholders and check out our website, BeholdersEyecast.com. You can also follow Ryan, who plays Hibonite, at DuffDuff3, Ben, who plays Magnar, at Miro4D2, Kim, who plays Zalara, at Metzgirl, and Sam, who plays Margraine, at Samsalot007. Music by INCOMPETECH. Burnt Spirit, Chase, Constance, Darkling, Halls of the Undead, Lightless Dawn, The Pyre, Unholy Night, Curse of the Scarab, Our Journey Begins, all by Kevin MacLeod, Incompetech.com. Licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 3.0 license. CreativeCommons.org. Sound effects by Zapsplat.com. Editing by Sam Canary. Music and effects editing by Benjamin Floyd. Thanks, and we'll see you next week.